Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, you're probably wondering why I'm in the middle of the desert and probably wondering why I'm doing a random video right now. As you can see, there was an update today. Right now, there's you've probably seen the 0 point when you first logged in. The 0 point is very unstable. Now, I want to quickly mention what are these exactly, what you see before you. Uh, I can't say anything. Um, yep, there we go. Yep, you just saw there. That's a gravitational wave. That was a really big one right there. If you don't know what gravitational, it's a gravitational pulse. It pulses like pushing, it's like it's almost like time and space that's trying to collide with each other. I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of weird. But something, and it's basically, and then right here, you probably wonder what those are. Those are little ripples of time and space. And what John Jones is doing, you can see all of the 0 point and stuff is pushing down. Like all the stuff is pushing down. You can see this is pushing down. It's going that way. It used to be up. Now it's pushing down. It's going down. It's going down. And yeah, so these are little ripples. They're not that really important. They are like basically gravitational waves, and they travel 168,000 miles per second. These are probably one of the fastest things you'll probably see in your life. Now, you can't really tell because it's not really that fast, that that it's really hard to tell because I don't know how fast they're traveling because the Fortnite islands travels very different than our in our world. It's very different and it's very much connected. So as like right now, the sun is staying up there. Like you can see that the sun is not even moving the slightest bit. Like it just stops. Like it's literally I don't know why is the sun stopped. That's interesting. It's really weird. Um, um, okay. Anyways, I have no idea why the sun stopped, but okay, so that might be the pulse of the actual the 0 point. So if you don't know, when that thing happens, basically it would stop time. It stops time. So all the unvaulting stuff that comes out every 2 or 3 weeks is because the 0 point is because the 0 point is being overexposed to itself and causing it to, you know, like you can see the sun is very slow. It hasn't even moved a slight because this rally is starting to get really corrupted, like with energy that's not supposed to be messed with. So right now the sun is not even moving. It's very slowly moving. And normally the sun would be down already. It would be like all the way over here. And now the sun is moving very slowly. Now, I'm not saying it's messed with in real life, but I am saying that normally time, space, you get the point. Uh, Interesting enough, all of the all of these shards are being pulled up. They're like being pulled up for some reason, and all these other things, the little things right here, the what's it called the little portal things open. They're all being pushed down, and we're almost like being sucked in, like sucked into the. Now these are little baby waves. They're not the biggest waves. The only thing that causes these waves are black holes. They cause a ripple in between time and either like something like I don't know. I don't know how the gravitational pulse works, but interesting enough, Epic likes doing science. Uh, so I've been talking about the 0 point and really how it's very fascinating at looking at it because it has these like it's almost looking at a pool of water just like flowing like a stream of like a stream here on the water, relaxing. Anyways, now there is a second, an 8 portal, but that's not good. That's not good. You're not supposed to open 8 portals. So John Jones must have accidentally opened an 8th portal. You're only allowed to open 7 portals. If you open an 8th portal, then well, that's gonna cause the 0 point to very very much so unstable. Now, right now, personally, sun still hasn't gone. Um, 0 point is basically what time, space, everything is connected, everything is part of this. Even though this is only a video game, but see, Epic always like they want to put something to make it like seem like time and space are very connected, and they want to make it like super cool to look at, you know. And that's what time is. It's like it's almost like water, you know, just going flowing, just flowing down the stream or such, you know, and that's what makes and it's a lot of people love like this kind of stuff, you know, and so now interesting enough, we don't know if there's going to be a live event. We do know that season 6 is just around the corner, and I'm pretty sure this will continue on in season 6. Now, some people think that, oh yeah, season 4 was huge. Season 6 was, season 5 was big. Season 8, season 6 might be big. I'm predicting that season 6 will be really interesting, very much so. If the 0 point comes, it's right now. It's in phase. We're in phase 1, I think, of the whole entire 0 point. Next, we're gonna be in phase 2. That's next season, and then in phase 3, we're gonna be in season 7, and then phase 4, so forth. And as John Jones mentioned at the first and in the beginning of the season, he mentioned about, uh, or so he mentioned to get ready for the next phase. Now, I'm not sure what their like the different phases, but I'm predicting that it's gonna be really interesting. So, I'm just waiting for this a really big like see if we can try to get another pulse. If we can't, then I'll just end the video. But you saw like a few minutes like at the beginning of the video, there was a huge pulse, a very much so. We're gonna be also talking about the update while we're here. So the update so far, the update has been great. We have a couple of new leaked skins. I won't show them in the video, but I'll tell you what they are. We have a new skin called Marigold. Some people call it Marigold, but I like to say Marigold because it sounds more like elegant instead of uh, you know, it's more elegant when you say Marigold. It sounds like like some kind of ice cream, you know, like gold medal ribbon, you know. You guys have that ice cream. Ice cream. We also have some other upcoming skins. We have a new starter pack coming in season 6. Uh, we also have the laser beam skin bundles slash icon series. We also have some other things. Oh, you saw that there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Uh, it's kind of scary when you're watching this. Like, when you saw that pulse, it's like, yeah, you can see like there's like almost like a like you can't see it, but it's bare. It's like there's like a little bit of a almost like a barrier around 0 point. A barrier around the 0 point. You can't see it, but it's kind of. It looks like it's slowly forming around it. And if you remember back in season X, the exact same thing happened to the original 0 point. Uh, if you don't know what happened, there was like this giant like barrier, this giant barrier, and you basically would float around, almost like you're like going like almost like now it's gone, but I think I can see it. It's kind of hard to tell. It's it's it looks very much so invisible. But if you take a close look, very close look, you can see almost like it almost looks like a glob, looks like a weird glob thing. Uh, Also, sometimes my textures kind of act weird with it around 0 point. You can see that. So, um, now this thing also goes off in 22 minutes, like in 22 minutes. So, in 22 minutes, we should get another pulse. But so um, I'm just talking about a lot of Israel friendly because I'm so interested in this. Um, it just kind of scares me with like seeing something like this, like oh my god, you know, like 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 it's pulsing, energy coming out of the thing. It's very scary. Like when you like something like this, it's just like when you mess with something like this, it's just like yeah. So leaked skins. We got Marigold. We got the new starter pack. We also got a few PS Plus exclusives coming in next season 6, maybe. Who knows? This Plus pack right now has been in this game for a long time. So, yep. If you got the PS Plus pack this year, and well, you'll get another one if you pay up PS Plus. Another thing is we got new emotes. One was the chair emote, kind of like you swing around. I kind of do that all the time when I'm not doing anything. I just swing around, just like it's my favorite. It's my probably one of the coolest emote because it's really fun. Next, we also have what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say. Next, we also have uh, trying to think. What was that thing? Oh, we had the sea shanty emote. If you don't know what the sea shanties emote, or it looks like the sea shanties emote, but it's called uh, the something shanties squad. But I call it the sea shanties because you know because it's really it's really kind of it reminds me of sea shanties. Also, I can see the sharks kind of like going around off the 0 point, but you kind of see a little bit of a glob there. So that's basically it's not because of my computer showing and not because of my monitor. I can actually really clearly see it. It's like almost like a force field around it. Next thing, so we got She Santa. We also got the laser beam. Some people call it the laser beams. Little um, lunch break emote. I think that one's a really cool one. Also, we also got some new bundles. We got the fresh bundle. If you don't know, it's basically a skin that I really like, and that is the not the reflex skin, the female version, the instinct skin that probably will return a couple times, maybe. But that's the instinct skin. I have that skin. It's very OG, and I'm betting you it will come back someday. Um, so that's the instinct skin. I actually have it. It's also ready for the item shop update, so there's that. Another thing to point out is we have a live event, or somewhat a live event. Also, if you talk one of the NPCs, maybe in the future or such forth, if you talk to one of them, there'll probably be a hotfix where you have to talk to one of them and see what it's like to be outside the loop. There's like a teleporting thing, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Next, we also have. It's pretty much a mini event. It won't like be a big event, but it will be a mini event. So, you know. Another thing is to point out is uh, we also have a new music act called the Butter Barn. He's back. I'm not really a big fan. I like the like you know I'm really a big fan of Butter Barn. I like the POI, but I'm not fan of the music pack. We also have some other things to talk about. We also have the unvaulting of the rapid fire SMG. I previously predicted that. I previously think that a lot of people thought when they said rapidly, or when they said that, it sounded like they said put it as quotes because because everyone knows it's going to be the rapid fire SMG. A lot of people there now. This might be now. Some people might think the reason why Epic's unvaulting all these weapons is possibly because the 0 point is being messed with. So maybe these weapons were just being unvaulted and revaulted and unvaulted and revaulted and unvaulted. Like things like the drum gun could be unvaulted, or the drum shotgun, or any of those guns like the attack SMGs. All these guns could be unvaulted, right? Right? And they can just like it's probably because of the 0 point. Because the 0 point is the one that controls the vault. It's the one that controls everything. So there's that. Also, I always think that when you take a look at llamas, right? Something really interesting I didn't notice about this. Llamas look almost exactly like the 0 point of the colors like scheme. Purple, blue. You know, it kind of makes sense. I mean, purple and blue, like great colors. I like purple and blue. It's one of my favorite two colors. I like I like. Let's just. Um, okay, so um, a thing is to talk about. There are new LTMs. There is one that was recently added about a few weeks ago called the Comeback Ltm. It was this is not for this update, but it was for last week's update, where basically you go every time when you get eliminated, you'll get stronger and stronger and stronger. And you only get 5 lives. Well, it says 4, but it's actually 5. So each life you get so you start with gray, and you start up. Next you can move on to green, blue, etc., etc. All right. So, there we go again. Oh god. And it looks like time itself is stopped, or the moon's gonna keep going. Don't know. The moon is kind of moving very slowly, but as you saw, the energy just like pulsed down, like it went down and not up. It didn't go. It didn't go. It was pulsing down, basically. And I think that's what's happening. Something's over there, down there, because that's where John Jones entered. So we might be going down instead of up. So we're gonna see what's gonna be holding in season 6. I'm expecting something really good. I know this video is quite a long time, but I just want to quickly explain everything. Now, there are also rumors of the cube returning, because in the files there's a what's called a rift slash cube, the rift slash cube sound effects. I don't know if that, and then there's the destabilizing sound effects, uh, but those I only heard the pulse, so I don't know what's coming out. I'm expecting something will come out or speak out of the 0 point or something like that. We're not sure at this point. Now we're gonna have to wait until season 6 or towards the not this week but next week. We'll expect something really interesting. So, because they're so expect something really cool to happen. Uh, we'll see. And well, if you guys do enjoy this video, always leave a like on, and make sure you subscribe if you're new. And I will see you all guys, or girls and gals and boys and girls. I don't know, guys. Later. Goodbye.